I think I've often said that the most important things that we need to stay focused on are the work we do, the people we do the work with, and the people we do the work for. And the concept of FBI Family is all about taking care of our people so we can make sure that we get the work done for the people we serve. And that's where the Agents Association is so important, and we're also grateful to them because of all they do to take care of the FBI family so that we're able to kind of advance our mission and be the premier law enforcement and national security agency in the world.
And then I got a call on the radio from one of the supervisors saying, hey, we want your team to come down and work on recovery from the actual crash site itself, the crater. So I was like, absolutely, we'd be honored to do that. It's actually a proud thing. I'm not actually upset. I'm filled with a pride to have been a part of this, to be fortunate enough to serve our country. And regardless of any illnesses that I have, I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. I've been a runner all my life. I've run marathons, a couple marathons, 10 milers, 20 milers. Never the fastest guy, but I could run long. That was kind of my thing. I started having problems back in as early as 02, 03. Didn't even know it. To this day, now I know it was the onset. Andrea Damon, she is the ERT team leader from Pittsburgh. She was the team leader for Flight 93. So in 2018, somewhere around September of 2018, Andrea says, she came to see me, and she says, Reiner, have you got your screening? I said, nah, I ain't had time. I finally said, all right, Andrea, I'll go get signed up. I don't need it, but I'll go do it. So finally, I was diagnosed in about April of this year with asthma and COPD. And the good news is, right now I don't have cancer. What I don't think every FBI employee understands, whether pre-9/11, post-9/11, part of 9/11, is the length of effort that's been put into this by executives within the FBI. I would do it all again. I would do it all over again. I'd go to Flight 93. I'd go to World Trade Center. But there's one thing I would do over. I wouldn't wait.
You know, you leave a little bit of yourself there, but I think I felt honored. I would hate for any of that to ever happen again, but I felt honored that I could be somebody that would protect the families and friends of those people who were killed that day in seeing what had actually happened. You know, I was the one that could actually go in there with my coworkers and collect, you know, all of that information in a respectful way and protect them from seeing that. And I felt all over the years, I felt honored to be somebody who was able to do that, and I would do it all over again. The time frame I'm never sure of. I'd love to say that it's going to be by the end of the year, but I've been saying that for the last 3 years. so I'm just I do see the light at the end of the tunnel now. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but I'm certain that it is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon.
Many 9/11 first responders and others who lived and worked near Ground Zero in New York and at the Pentagon at that time have been diagnosed with this cancer. They've passed away from it. They are living with it and fighting it, and many more are going to be diagnosed with it in the years to come. Shortly after diagnosis, I was put in touch with Tom O'Connor, at the time president of the FBI Agents Association, and he provided some unexpected and incredibly appreciated financial assistance from the Agents Association that I hadn't even known was available to me. It kept my family out of debt and our medical bills paid until I could get squared away with the World Trade Center Health Program and the Victim Compensation Fund.
My 3 oldest sisters have already been, fully helped through college thanks to this organization, and my brother is going through it right now. On the very day that my dad was diagnosed, all of you helped my entire family, including my cousins, get through this hard time and all the struggles that come with it. And I'm so incredibly thankful, and I know all my siblings are, that you have helped not only people like me and my mom and my dad get through this, but people like Lauren and the Hughes and many more who might not even be known yet. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you do.
FBI Agents Association, thank you so very much for your extremely generous contribution to assist with my ever-mounting hospital bills and expenses. It is so great having the support of the Agents Association. The FBI family has never been more strong or important in my life. Thank you also for your continued love, comfort, and support during this extremely difficult time in my life. I feel stronger and safer with you all standing with me in the fight of my life. God bless and all my love, Melissa Morrow. When I transferred to Kansas City in 2010, Wes was able to schedule a training trip to Kansas City to participate in moot court. Wes wanted to make sure I was okay in adjusting to a new field office in a new city. It was during this trip Wes gave me the most special and meaningful gift I've ever received. He gave me a silver lighter with my initials MSM engraved on it. When Wes gave me the lighter, the first thing he said was that it was not to encourage me to start smoking, but to remind me of something. He said it may seem like an unusual gift, especially for a non-smoker, but he explained the beauty of the shiny silver lighter. Wes was a tactile person and told me the lighter was cool to the touch and fun to play with, flipping the lid back and forth. He told me to hold the lighter, flip the lighter, and remember all of our fun times together. After I got home, I placed the lighter in the top drawer of my bedside table. I often caught glimpses of it whenever I opened the drawer, which never failed to bring a smile to my face. After hearing the devastating news of Wes's passing, I immediately went into my bedroom in search of the lighter, but it was missing. I tore the drawer apart at least 3 to 5 times looking for it, but the lighter was nowhere to be found. I had no explanation for it being missing, other than I must have accidentally misplaced it or thrown it away in one of my cleaning frenzies. My heart ached over Wes's missing gift to me. I am not clear on the exact day, as it feels like I've been living in a time warp, But a few days before I was taken to the ER, I was laying on my bed suffering from a really bad headache. For some reason I do not recall, I leaned over and opened the drawer of my bedside table. Front and center, perfectly placed in my drawer, was the lighter Wes gave me. When I saw it, I felt warmth spread throughout my body and a complete feeling of peace and serenity. I knew Wes found my lighter and placed it where I could see it. It may have been while I was in the ER or after surgery that I told this story to my sister and a dear friend. I was afraid I had hallucinated from finding the gift from Wes, so the first thing I did when I made it home from the hospital was to check my bedside drawer. There was the lighter, right where I remembered. It was then I knew Wes was my guardian angel and that he was going to be with me every step of the way on the long journey ahead. I feel his presence every single day when I start to feel afraid and nervous. He helps calm my nerves and lets me know everything is going to be all right. Wes is still my big brother, looking out for me, protecting me, and making sure I will be safe. Thank you again for your support tonight. You, like Wes, are like protectors and guardians to the children of fallen agents. Through your generosity and compassion, you foster the legacy of their parents and seeing that these children realize their dreams. May God bless you all. Melissa S. Morrow.
Never changes what you see. I've tried to win this war, I confess. My hands are weary, I need your rest. Mighty warrior, king of the fight. No matter what I face, you're by my side.
During the most trying times and most difficult crime scenes, Melissa's eagerness to help others on the team was where she really shined. Melissa's smile and laugh could change the mood at any event. Following the 9/11 attacks, excuse me, Melissa worked with the team sifting through debris at the Pentagon. This work was both physically and mentally challenging. The hours were long and the work was difficult. Through all of this, Melissa continued with an upbeat attitude.
She was an agent's agent, the agent everybody wanted to work with, the agent everyone wanted to be around. And in the wake of the September 11th attacks, she stopped everything she was doing to work 12-hour days, 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week for months on end to investigate the attack at the Pentagon and to recover evidence from the crash site. She fought for justice for those we lost. She fought to bring peace to their families, and she fought to make sure that what happened on that day would never, ever happen again.
Missouri State Highway Patrol, Troop A to all listening stations. Stand by for one broadcast. Troop A to FBI 1108. Troop A to FBI 1108. This is the last call for FBI Special Agent Melissa S. Morrow, Radio 1108. Special Agent Morrow was taken from us on March 22, 2018, after developing brain cancer from her work at the Pentagon following the attacks on September 11th. Melissa selflessly served the citizens of the United States for nearly 25 years. Melissa is a true hero. She will be missed by all of those she touched and all who knew her. Troop A to FBI 1108. Troop A to FBI 1108. FBI 1108 has ended her tour. Troop A is clear at 1700.